Alright, so today we're going to Diascunds Reservoir, located in Tuana, Norge. It's a pretty good sized lake. It's about 2 times the size of Beaver Dam here in Gloucester. I told y'all that I was going to use the mystery tackle box stuff. As you can see, I've got the Juicy Jig tied on. I've got the Motorboat 100 tied on. I've also got my Cinco Texas rig tied on. So when we get out there, those are my baits that I'm going to be starting out with. We're going to have a good time. Alright, so we've made the Diascunds Creek Reservoir. We're getting the boat prepped. Only, we're not the only ones out here today. We have a lot of boats, not to mention a bunch of kayaks down at the ramp. I don't know what's going on. Maybe a kayak tournament, or I guess it don't really matter. We're gonna get it on today. A little chilly. It's like not even 40 degrees yet. I'm gonna be putting my shit on winterizing time. Gloves, a hat, the whole kit and caboodle. Don't be crazy today, boys and girls. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
What the hell was that?
Alright. So, we made it off the ramp. It's a bit froggy out. Okay, it's a lot froggy out. And there's stump fields all throughout over here. So we gotta be super careful making our way out. Last thing we want to do is drop a trolling motor on one of these stumps. We've seen that happen before. Right over there with oh, you can't really see it, maybe you can. I can't see it with this little ass screen, but that's where it happened, right over in that area. But let me get this baby strapped up to the chest. We're gonna make it happen, Captain. Alright, so I'm starting out with my mystery tackle box. It's called a Powerboat 100 with a dangling prop on the back. I'm curious to see the kind of action, whether this thing actually floats or not. It stays on top, and you can walk it, and it dives a little bit. For the most part though, it floats. It's got that little prop going. I guess we'll see. Water temperature is 57 degrees right here. Of course, that's gonna either raise or lower. I don't know. It's gonna take a minute for the transducer to warm up. I mean, this bank's got good water on it, man. It's 15 foot. Yeah, last time we were here, it was down like a bunch. The goal is to catch one fish out of everything that they sent me for the mystery tackle box. That's my goal for the day. Which I think the hardest thing is going to be this prop bait deal. Oh, okay, it didn't wrap. It did wrap, god damn it. But it came right off because it's weedless. It reminds me of a prop bait, a hard prop bait, like the devil horse. Well, according to the description on the box, it's very durable.
Oh yeah, good one too. Did you see that top water hit?
I did not.
Ooh-wee. That was nice, man. Man, that was nice. I mean, he just come up and slammed it. I mean, gulped it. Good one.
Need a net?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
Look at that spot right there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now that is what I'm talking about. When we're coming out here to Diascunds Creek, we're talking about these fat spots, just like that.
Foam got soaking wet.
Look, right on a fluke, baby.
Flukey, fluke.
Yes, sir. Nice spot. Look at that.
And the hook just fell right out.
That is a nice spot.
Hell yeah, boy. Look, he's
pissing
taking a
too,
leaky.
boy.
He's like, mad. I'm
Fuck you,
gonna
bud.
piss on y'all. Catch
Thank
me.
you, buddy. Right on, huh? Give me some. That's what I'm talking about.
Good shit, bro. Good shit. First fish of the day, 10 minutes into the trip. That's how we roll. VA Pond Hoppers.
This is the place. I'm happy this morning.
I'm not mad at you. All right, so between the two of us, today's deal is the one who catches the least amount of fish has to buy lunch. This is a Lucky Craft DP 100 suspending bait. It's about the right size. Yeah, last time we were here, this was all out of the water. I mean, we're sitting in 12 foot right now. And last time we were here, there was nothing. It was bare all the way up. Seemed like all the clubs we ever fished for, when they fished us, like it was always midsummer. It was never like spawn, post-spawn, pre-spawn. Watch all these professionals fish, man, and how they do their jerkbait. They're freaking whacking it. Remember KVD was saying about his real choice was a 6-3-1 for his stick baits, but all his action comes from his pole. He doesn't use, it's like every other crank he's popping. Pop, pop, pop. That's all I'm trying to do. This rock jetty goes probably a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile up. Can't see it because of the fog, but there's a nice little bridge undercut, drops into some deeper water. I think it's like 15 foot over there. All right, so we've moved out about mid-lake. Water depth is 13 foot and temperature is 60 degrees. Rob's throwing a Hank Parker Classic spinnerbait, which is
best spinnerbait ever made.
Best spinnerbait ever made. I agree 110%. And I have got tied on my mystery tackle Guggen Squad Juicy Bug with a big bait trailer. Trying to see if maybe we can't get up on something on this bridge. The Guggen Squad Juicy Jig. I happen to know that there's a few brush piles, rock piles, out off the pilings coming towards us. And more often than not, we catch a dinky dink or two. Generally off of soft plastics, but we're mixing it up today. It's springtime. Water temperature's right for fish moving up for spawn on this particular lake anyway. Roberto likes the spinnerbait. We all like the spinnerbait, truth be told. I know from experience with fishing with Mr. Roberto that at some point he's going to switch up to soft plastics.
That's my go-to.
His go-to baits. Cannot blame him. 15 minutes later, 15 casts later, Rob's got me 1-0. Oh, he's got a big old stick fish.
I got a big old stick fish.
He wasn't kidding, the big old stick fish. An underhanded, backhanded roll cast. That's a fish. Oh, I missed him. I missed him. He took off with it, was running. My first bite of the day and I missed him. See, I was trying to set the hook so I wouldn't hit the damn cam. Breaking out the motorboat 100 again. These banks right here are the perfect banks for spawning. Oh, no, he missed it. And I hit my camera. I bet you they caught that on camera. I hope they caught it on camera. Yes, sir. Juicy jig. Juicy jig has struck for me. Little dinker. Little 1.5 pounds, or not even 1.5 pounds, or I say 1.25 pounds, pound. Okay, we'll call it a pound even. Well, juicy jig.
Juicy jig.
Thanks for playing.
Tied up, 1-1. Running toward the boat, man. Little one. Nice one, baby.
Oh!
Nice one.
Hell yeah. That's a solid 3-pounder there, Jack.
So, yeah. Look how I got him hooked.
Through the roof of the mouth. Right where you want him to be. A 2.5 pounder. But still a solid fucking football fish.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Diascunds.
Fluky, Diascunds.
Yeah.
Thank you, baby.
Need nut?
Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah.
Damn.
Fluke is chunking them up today.
Buying lunch. I know I'm buying lunch.
Thank you. Thank you, Fluke. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. That's a big ass spot, dude. Oh, my God, that's a big spot. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that spot, baby. Golly. That's what I'm talking about, Jackson. Yeah. Look. Look at the size of that spot, dude. Get your thing out and measure.
Get the thing out, he said. Yep.
And he's only 2 pounds?
213. Almost 3 pounds.
Look how many times he's been caught. Look at this.
Yep.
Man, I was scoring this 3 pounds all day.
It ain't far off. You're only a couple ounces out.
That's a stud right there.
Yes, sir.
That's a spot. Thank you, buddy. Golly almighty.
Whoa! We splashed you, bud.
Right.
Wasn't that?
Big spot.
The spots are rocking.
Wow. Little chunky spot.
Yes, sir. Pissing all over shit.
All right. Love you, buddy. Thank you.
Oh, there.
Enough one? Damn. Oh,
All right. So that's the second fish on the challenge. Off of that damn mystery tackle box. Those are the worms they sent me. That's the first bite off of it and the first fish. So far, I'm catching nothing but danks. Oh no! I mean, I don't know if y'all can tell or not. I really see the type of view that we have out here on Diascunds. Even though the wind's blowing, it's a smidgen chilly. It's fucking beautiful out here. And this is like 90% of the reason why I come to any lake that I'm on where I put the boat in, is to be on the water and see stuff like this. This is experiencing life at the fucking finest.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Fatty.
Fatty. Thank you, Lord. Bye.
Bye. Number fish number six.
Right on.
Nice.
go, baby. The fluke strikes again. Not bad.
Not bad.
Right on. Thank you, Lord. And here he goes. Boink. And he's gone.
Good job, brother.
All right. That's 7. All right. So, here we go with our pickerel. We got a pickerel, too. So we catch a little bit of everything. Pickerel, bass. Today's been overall pretty good, though. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Pickerel. How do you... There we go. A nice little chumpity chump. Thought he was a little bigger than that, but he is definitely a junior. What you think there, Mark? A junior or what?
Definitely a junior.
Hey, he looks about as big as you are. Look at that.
Same ones I was catching earlier.
Yeah, well, it's all right though. It's a fish. Thank you, Lord.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you. All right, well, it is now 4:30 and getting ready to load the boat up. Diascunds, first thing in the morning we caught one, and from there on out, it's a little rough, wasn't it?
A little bit.
But overall, I mean, we didn't do too bad.
Oh, we had a good day.
Yeah, good day. We'll go home and.
We ain't going home. It's time to get something to eat.
Yeah, we gotta go get something to eat. But I had a good day.
Awesome day.
Awesome.
Diascunds Reservoir, Toanna, Virginia.
Toanna, Virginia.